Hello, all you beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me. It's so lovely to have you again. Today I want to talk a little bit about the upcoming lunar eclipse that's heading our way November the 8th. And just kind of get into what we may expect, who will be impacted. But yeah, just picking up from the previous solar eclipse that we kind of went through with the new moon. This eclipse is going to be happening in the sign of Taurus, so it's a total lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. This full moon that's coming up is going to have the biggest impact on people with personal planet placements in the fixed signs. So that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So if you have personal planets in any of those signs, you will feel the energy of this full moon a lot stronger than other people. In astrology, the moon rules over our emotions, and the sun represents our ego and our purpose in life. An eclipse happens when the new moon or a full moon aligns with the north and the south nodes. So in astrology, an eclipse is considered to be a time of like fate. So fated events happen, things which you cannot really run away from, things you have to deal with and kind of move through, move past. So for this one that's coming up, the sun, the moon, and the nodes are either going to be in the signs of Taurus or Scorpio. And in Taurus, this means that it's going to affect things that deal with material comforts, luxuries, our way of life, lifestyle, day-to-day type things, money matters. So yeah, expect financial surprises, expect hidden emotions coming up to the surface to kind of be addressed, expect just a general sense of like restlessness in your day-to-day life as well. But yeah, full moons are a time of release and manifestation, so it's really going to allow, have that energy that allows for, shining a bright beam on the things that are hidden, hidden feelings, hidden thoughts that we've buried deep within, like our psyche. Those are going to be coming up to the surface to be looked at, but now with the energy of the eclipse, which is even more chaotic, it's going to kind of bring in those vibrations that force us to kind of face up to our problems and our emotions and just deal with them head on. We become a little bit more aware during an eclipse of the influence that others have on us and the influence that we have on others. And this one in particular, because it's in the sign of Taurus, it deals with like our personal space and comfort, but also relationships and partnerships too, because Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, which deals with love, beauty, and partnerships, those types of things. So it's really going to disrupt our structures at home or at work or in our day-to-day life. It's going to tease out revelations that could, threaten our sense of safety, our sense of security. It's here for our own good. It's just to kind of push us out of our comfort zone, push us into a space where we're able to grow, leave the comfort zone, step into a place of new beginnings, a place of growth, and expansion in our lives. We'll be facing uncomfortable shifts and experiencing challenges in our stability, with Taurus being in the spotlight during this lunar eclipse. So this is money, everything that we value in our lives, and everything that is just concerning safety and security. It's also going to reveal really heavy themes around relationships and our sense of self-worth and romance because of Venus, which rules the sign of Taurus. The energy of this eclipse is really just to help us purge those things from our lives that are no longer serving us and are really like self-imposed limiting things that we've imposed into our lives, we've really put in place, and they're stuck and creating stuck energy, blocked energy that's stopping us from achieving our potential and pushing through, on our destined path. With the North Node, this brings endings, but then with the endings comes new beginnings. So the North Node is really just there to, course correct and put us on a path that is, for our personal destiny. Everything that happens during a full moon is really meant to be. It cannot be bad for you. It's all destined and it's meant to be. It may come in like really rough ways, but it's all just for your highest and best good. The Scorpio season is catalyzing all types of personal transformations and emotional intensity in our lives. Now is the time to really kind of look into those areas within ourselves, like look deep within ourselves at those areas that we need to deal with in order to achieve like our deepest desires. Really face up to those challenges, really face up to those problems. Allow ourselves the ability to be able to kind of push to our destiny. The heavy energy of that transformation and the revelations and the truth that we stepped into during the solar eclipse in Scorpio, that's carrying over now, and it continues. So it's going to bring all types of dizzying influences, not just in our personal lives, but also at a collective scale as well. With the full moon being at its most like bright and luminous, and simultaneously having a lunar eclipse, so the moon is kind of bringing out all truths, just revelations for us, shining a bright beam on them. But then simultaneously we have to look at the shadows with the lunar eclipse, the shadow of the moon. We might feel the urge to see our shadows a little bit more clearly, so look at our patterns, our behaviors and issues that play a role in our relationships with other people close to us. So yeah, allow that energy to kind of reveal to you what needs to be revealed, so you can work on those and transforming them into what works best for you, what serves you for your best and highest good. So Venus and Mercury will spend time in Scorpio at the top of November. So we can expect the mysterious water sign to influence our relationships and conversations during this time, because Mercury rules, conversations and thought patterns, planning, communication, and Venus rules our relationships, partnerships, love, that sort of thing. So these areas will be influenced by this lunar eclipse. Thankfully, all of that intensity is going to die down in a couple of weeks when we have Venus and Mercury kind of stepping into the sign of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is very lighthearted, very happy-go-lucky, very, spontaneous. So on November 22nd, it steps into Sagittarius, which takes us into the new moon in Sagittarius. So fixed signs and personal planet placements, just, be mindful of that. Stay grounded, allow the energy to just do what it does. Be receptive and be open. It's everything that's needed for us to kind of evolve and grow as we step into the next phase of our lives. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope, this has shed a little bit more light about how you'll be personally impacted with this upcoming lunar eclipse. But yeah, just remember to stay open and receptive. Allow for the expansion that needs to happen so you can shift into, a better place and grow. Allow for your world to be shaken a little bit if that's what's meant to happen. Just allow the energy, be receptive, be open, stay grounded, and be mindful that everything that's happening is for your best and highest good. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been absolutely amazing having you again, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Until next time, bye.